How's that? Okay?
Did he film us? Did you get us, Dana, while we learned?
I was filming.
He was filming. He caught us learning. He got me learning.
Okay, we're officially starting now.
Official.
She's got a couple questions for me, I think.
Well, there's one really important question for me right now that I think will best serve our listeners and our viewers. And when you look around the world today with the problems are so extreme. There have always been times in the world where there are hard times, but they're really extreme these days. Whether you look at the political front or the economic front, or there's just the environmental front. What would you recommend for people to make this a healing time? Is there anything that will help?
Sure. This is a good question. But in times where there's a lot of adversity, we need to help each other. We need to strengthen our communities. We need to find ways to create harmony that are not about material things. They're not about how much accomplishments we have under our belt, but are human values like love, compassion, and working together, playing together. So traditionally, in times when things have been really tough, people get together, and one of the things they do is they sing together. And when we sing, we literally tune ourselves together. We create one resonant frequency that we all partake of. This is a kind of spiritual food, and it strengthens our bonds, our basic human bonds.
It's so much inside of me is percolating as I'm listening to you. Just a couple of things are coming up really strong. When a few people from the Agape Choir went into South Africa when it was still, when apartheid was a big deal, and where the white members of the choir had to lay down on the floor of the van when they drove through areas, and it was just really intense. And when they showed up at the airport, everybody sang, and over the loudspeaker they're saying, "No singing, no singing," but everybody welcomed them with song in this place that was so torn. And I'm sure, and when the members came back, their hearts were just like blown open to see that the people were pulling this together. And what I'm hearing from what you're saying, it's so obvious, it's one that there is the musical alchemy of singing, which is going to lift their spirits, but also the way that we keep people in fear is by isolating them. And when we sing together, it's not only the emotional experience of belonging, but there is, as you're saying, this physical resonance of singing these notes or these harmonies. So they're creating a safety net. That is so powerful.
It's affirming our connection to each other.
Affirming our connection. So we're not alone, which is everyone's biggest fear.
You may also have heard of the singing revolution that happened in Estonia, where I was this summer. That when they declared their independence from the Soviet Union 18 years ago, there was no mass armed protests or clashes with the police or anything. All they did was they sang.
It was an extraordinary show of mass defiance in the Baltic region of the Soviet Union.
Whenever you give free speech to people, then things get out of hand.
All the strangers, they were just singing like one man.
If 20,000 people start to sing one song, then you just cannot shut them up. It's impossible.
Together.
Oh, wow.
And they united the whole country, singing, and the Soviet Union said, okay, we'll let you be an independent nation. They call it now the Singing Revolution. You can look that up.
Oh my word. Can we do that here?
We can do
Can
something.
we start that now?
Yeah, why
we just
not?
make that happen in our country?
That's right. Why not?
Yes,
In our
yes,
country.
yes.
Well, there's a big movement of singing going on in the country now, and it's called kirtan. It's happening in a really big, beautiful way that is taking these devotional chants and having hundreds and hundreds of people sing them together. So we can try this. This is a chant.
Kirtan for two.
Yeah, kirtan for two, and you join us. Sita Rama 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 Sita Rama Sita Rama 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 Sita Rama Sita Rama. Sita Rama 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 Sita Rama.